Lacson to De La Rosa, go to work. You're not a wanted man. So, payo ng isang kapwa PMAer, kapwa PNP Chief, 4-star General, kapwa Senador. Balik ka na sa trabaho mo dahil wala ka namang warrant of arrest. Kailang lumalabas na lantarang kinontra o ayaw sundin ni Senator Bato ang payong ito. Senator Bato de la Rosa's long absence from the Senate has baffled Senate President pro tempore Panfilo Lacson, given that no warrant of arrest has been issued against him in connection with the crimes against humanity case lodged against him at the International Criminal Court. Lacson said until now there is no official copy of the supposed warrant of arrest from the ICC, contrary to Ombudsman Jesus Crispin Remulla's claim last November. Ito ang payag ni Lacson. First of all, it doesn't make sense to me that he is in hiding. He isn't wanted anyway. I don't know. Where is the warrant? He said in Filipino when asked about reports that De La Rosa was just in Davao City, the home province of former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. De La Rosa served as Duterte's first chief of PNP before he was elected to the Senate. Sabi ni Lacson, we were told that there is a warrant, but we have not seen any. Unless Senator Bato himself has seen his warrant of arrest, that's the only reason he would be in hiding. If I were him, sabi ni Lacson, I would just go to work. If there is no clear indication that an arrest warrant will be issued, he should go to work. His vote on bills and resolutions would be wasted otherwise. De La Rosa has been absent from the Senate following reports of his impending arrest. Even Senate President Vicente Soto III messages to just check on him went unanswered. Despite his long absence, De La Rosa could not be compelled by the Senate to report for work, noting that his office continues to function anyway. Lacson, meanwhile, admitted he could not advise De La Rosa to turn himself in as he himself went into hiding from January 2010 to March 2011 to evade arrest after he was linked to the killings of publicist Salvador Dacer and his driver Emmanuel Corbito in 2000. As for me, sabi ni Lacson, I don't have the moral ascendancy to tell him to turn himself in because I myself went into hiding. That is what moral ascendancy means. Because if I had not gone into hiding and I surrendered, I'd tell him to surrender but I can't tell him that. Ang naunang nagtago, Senator Lacson. And saludo ako kay Senator Lacson yung ginawa niyang iyon. Kasi naniniwala ako na hindi niya yung inaakusa sa kanya, yung Corbito and Dacer murder case. Wala. Rest back lang ng mga powers that be taga Malacanang na ini-expose niya ang mga ginagawang hindi maganda. Kaya, saludo ko kay Senator Lacson sa kanyang pagtago. Salamat na lang at hindi siya nahuli, nakapagbalik at naging senador hanggang ngayon. Okay, so, ano bang reaksyon ni Senator Bato sa payo ng kanyang kapwa PMA? Susundin ba niya? Hindi. Nagbigay ng official statement si Senator Bato. Although, hindi niya na binanggit yung payo ni Senator Lacson. But sabi niya, hindi ko sasayangin ang dugo, sakripisyo ng mga ating mga bayani at sundalo na lumaban sa kasarinlan. Hindi ako magsusurrender sa mga banyaga. So that's basically telling na hihintayin ko na magbago ang panahon na magkaroon tayo ng tunay na hustisya. handa akong litisin, handa kong harapin ang mga kasong ito sa korte ng mga Pilipino, sa harap ng mga Pilipino, which is to me correct. Kung ako ang nasa kalagayan ni Senator Bato, magtatago rin ako kahit totoo na wala pang warrant of arrest. Ang problema kasi itong si Ombudsman Boying Rimulya, kung tumahimik lang sana siya, hindi siya nag-scope. In-announce niya na kagad nga wala pa namang official copy. Nag-announce na meron. Ay di, napilitang magtago. O kahit wala pa sanang arrest warrant, kung mayroon lang commitment, example, from the President, from DFA, from DOJ, sasabihin na the Marcos administration commits to follow the guidelines of Supreme Court na pag dumating ang warrant of arrest from ICC, the Executive Department tatalima sa utos ng Korte Suprema at mag-a-apply kami sa Korte para i-verify, para ang Korte mismo ang mag-decide kung dadalhin ba sa ICC si Senator Bato. Kasi napakalinaw yung guidance ng Supreme Court. Tanong, susundin ba ng Marcos Jr. administration? Walang makakapagsagot, tahimik. Kaya naintindihan ko si Senator Bato, magtatago rin ako. Mahirap na. Dapat wala nang maulit na Pilipinong isurrender sa mga banyaga dahil gumagana ang judicial system natin sa Pilipinas. Yung ICC na yan, para lang sa mga bansa na failed state, hindi na gumagana ang mga korte. Buhay na buhay ating mga korte. Ang gagaling ng mga judges natin, to me, they are full of integrity. Although, hindi mo rin maiwasan, may mangilan-ilan. But, in general, maganda ang ating hustisya sa Pilipinas. Matagal nga lang, but sige na lang. Basta nagpapangsyon. He is celebrating his 64th day today. Sabi niya, thank you very much to all of you. Let's just keep on praying. Official statement. Here I am, alive and well, gratefully celebrating 64 years of this God-given life. I am waiting. So ano yung hinihintay niya? Yung paglabas ng warrant of arrest na matagal nang inanunsyo ni Ombudsman Boying Rimulya. Kaya nagtatago siya ngayon. I am waiting. Waiting for a true seeking for justice to emerge and take over. Not this threat of fake and foreign meddling from those who do not and can never know us or be us. If indeed there are cases against me, then I wait for a time and a certainty that I shall be able to face these cases as a Filipino before Filipinos. Kung papayag lamang ako na ako'y huhuliin at lilitisin ng mga tao at korting banyaga, tila binaliwala ko na rin ang pakikipaglaban ng ating mga bayani at sundalo para sa ating kasarinlan. Hindi ko sasayangin ang dugo at pawis ng mga Pilipinong lumaban para sa Pilipinas. This is patriotism. I remain patient and composed. I remain dignified. To those who are all too eager and impatient, try flipping your script. Oh, sino ba yung may mga script dyan? Ask yourself, why are you excited to surrender your fellow Filipino to foreigners? Where is your moral fiber? Why are you the first to applaud the collapse of our sovereignty? I wait too for your change of heart. Ito ang hamon. Sana magbago kayo. Sana huwag niyong isurrender ang kasarinlan ng bansa sa mga banyaga. Ayan ang sinasabi niya. Hamon. Diba? Sa lahat ng mga nakakaalala at bumati sa lahat ng mga patuloy na sumusuporta, nagdarasal at nagmamahal, maraming salamat. I am even braver knowing you are with me in this fight. On my 64th birthday, I make this wish, if I may be permitted, that the Philippines will once more be restored to true nationhood, one that demands that justice be served right here on our shores, in our courts. Justice that requires us to stand tall and proud as Filipinos. Nothing more, nothing less. Lupa ng araw ng luwalhatit pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Yun. Kinot niya yung isang linya sa ating Philippine National Anthem. Okay, so may mga bumabatikos kay Senator Bato, bakit daw nagtatago? May nabasa akong post na allegedly statement ni Senator Ping Lacson na wala pa namang warrant of arrest. Dapat mag-report sana sa Senado si Senator Bato. Yan, kay Senator Lacson. Si Senator Gatchalian din, sabi niya, nasasayangan ako. Kailangan ko yung mga ideas o suggestion ni Senator Bato, dapat mag-report sana siya. Well, madaling magsabi, dapat mag-report. Ang problema kasi sa administrasyong ito, despite na meron ng guidelines ng Supreme Court pagdating sa bagay na ito, na ang extradition o rendition hindi trabaho ng Executive Department, trabaho ng Judicial Department. So, ang sinasabi ng Supreme Court na hindi na pwedeng ulitin yung nangyari kay PRRD. Kung mayroon mga example, itong warrant of arrest ng ICC kay Senator Bato, dapat ang Philippine government, ang DOJ, mag-apply sa korte para i-verify yung warrant of arrest at ang korte mismo ang magbigay ng order kung dapat bang dalhin sa ICC si Senator Bato o hindi. Ganun lang. So, despite yung very clear guidelines, tahimik ang Marcos Jr. administration. Kung susundin ba nila yun o hindi? Eh kung ako ang nasa kalagayan ni Senator Bato, magtatago rin ako. Kasi ang tingin ko, buhay na buhay ang justice system natin dito. Hindi natin kailangan ang ICC. Ang ICC para lang sa mga bansa na hindi na nagpapangsyon ang justice system.